until midnight. Now on to baseball. And the Leicester Blue Sox have just returned from the National Baseball Championships in Croydon at the weekend as A-Division champions. Now, to book a ticket to the NBC, National Baseball Championships, the Blue Sox had to travel to play Bolton in a one-game playoff, which they won by hammering them 29-9. So that put them through to face the Bracknell Blazers 2 on the Saturday of the bank holiday weekend. Leicester won that one 9-5 to go to the final, where they beat the Essex Archers 12-8 and were crowned champions of the A Division. Well, Mark Meredith is the manager of the Blue Sox and told me why, after all the success of this season, the club won't be getting promoted.
We will stay in the Midlands AA Division for next season, hopefully, depending on what other teams come back into that division.
So how will you progress?
We will progress by trying to shoot for the AA title next year. So, which means we're probably going to have to finish either first or second in our division to get through to the National Baseball Championships, to go through AA again.
It's only been your third year in existence, so this is quite a feat.
This is tremendous for us. You know, we're only a small club, but we've got a tremendous bunch of guys who pull for each other, work extremely hard for each other, and where, you know, especially where we started out from in Mount Sorrel to leaving there and then setting up at Weston Park, and it's really been the making of us setting up at Weston Park.
Is it difficult to try and get players involved to try and build a squad to challenge for next year?
I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to have the vast majority return. We're going to lose a couple of players, no doubt. I mean, certainly one of my the guy who won the batting championship this year, Adam Brown, has unfortunately got a job offer in Hull, so he may be leaving us. I'm hoping things don't work out so well for him and he remains with us, because he's a tremendous player. I think with how things have progressed for us in terms of gaining this championship, we've got a brilliant website that a guy called Matt Crawshaw has designed, and it's really pulling in a lot of people to our site. So, and we're getting a lot of coverage.
And what about the popularity of the sport in general? We know that American football has, with the television coverage ever since the 80s, really has grown and grown and grown in this country. What about baseball?
I think we're struggling a little bit in terms of, certainly Channel 5 have decided to drop their coverage this year, which is a bit of a shame. But obviously, someone like ESPN have picked it right back up. But you know, you have to pay a subscription to that. But I think for this sport in this country, it's down to the loyal band of followers and enthusiasts that keep the game going. But we're still attracting new people from other sports. You know, certainly cricketers always fancy their chances to come over and do extremely well, actually, because there's very similar, you know, a lot of similarities between the two sports.
Might have a bash myself, Mark.
Well, why don't you then?
Just batting was never my strong point. Just finally, if people are interested and do want to come down and try it out, how do they do that?
We unfortunately, we're coming towards the end of the season now, so we've only got one or two more training sessions going on, weather permitting, on a Wednesday night at Weston Park. All the details are on our website, which is worldwideweb.leicesterbluesox.co.uk. But to finish this season, we're going to have two friendlies, starting this Sunday about 12 o'clock against the Manchester Athletics at Weston Park. And then we've got the visit of I think they're called the Enfield Sidewinders, the week after at Weston Park to finish off the season. We really do want to get the word out that Leicester does have a baseball team, and that anybody's welcome to come and try it, because we really want to get the children's team going next year. We really want to get the schools and sports clubs on board and get the kids playing, get them active and playing this great sport, of course.
Good on them. That's Mark Meredith from the Leicester Blue Sox baseball team, and congratulations, they were crowned champions of the A Division. It is Charles Dagnall with you on BBC Radio Leicester.